Has anyone ever accumulated so many pins in one place at one time for Skittle Ball? It's a stack of 40. This is the second table that I have here. Notice there's a little irregularity. It's got a belly in the middle. I'm not sure if that would constitute regulation or if there's a way to correct it. Definitely dips. A representative pin from each of the 4 sets. Finish on the pins is fairly similar, although on the pin on the left it's a little what I would call drier, not as glossy. This pin's a little bit more used than the others, but you can see the difference in the bevel on all 4 sets. There's a little ring bevel around the outside diameter of each pin, with this pin right here having the most significant bevel. Now looking at the star on the bottom, or on the top, depending on how you like to think of it. The pins are in the same basic order here. This one being the one with the round, deep bevel on the circumference on the other side. You can see how the marks from the tooling differ. The balls all appear to be pretty much exactly the same size. There's 2 different kinds of chains. One is a chromed steel, the other appears to be brass. The brass seem to be more tarnished in general. Notice the characteristic equatorial lightening of the ball where it's been used to strike the pins. The ball on the end here is probably the one with the least amounts of overall wear. The set that I bought, the swivel was upside down, so I started playing with the other ones. It seems like it has a better swing if the swivel is set in the inverted position, or what I consider to be inverted, what I'm used to. Maybe I've always been playing with it in the inverted position. The nice thing is that the posts are interchangeable, so once I get a base in, I actually have an option of switching out the top and the swivel. This one for some reason has a notch. This one has no notch. Another one, no notch. Here are my 4 posts, and you can see that 3 of the swivels are that clear plastic, and one of them's been mounted upside down, or what I consider inverted, and the brown one there is also inverted, but the pin that they're connected to the post with is removable, so you can flip them. The brown one does not have a nylon washer, whereas all the clear ones do. The brown post also has a slot in the base of it, presumably to make it easier to insert into the aluminum collar of the lower half of the pole. This post came with a unique feature. The rubber washer around the base here, I believe that's to fill the gap between the outer wall of the tray and the post itself to have an intermediate stabilization. I'm not sure if it's standard equipment or if it's a rubber tire off of a truck that happened to just fit on there, but it was included with this post. On closer examination, this is clearly a toy truck tire of some sort that happens to fit right on the post.